As a business coach, what are the steps you need to take to help small business owners build their business, build their wealth, and at the same time create quality of life? Today, in our conversation with Steve Brock, Master Licensee for Action Coach in the Carolinas, Steve will share with us some valuable insights into how he has helped hundreds of small businesses to their true potential. So let's get to it. What do you feel are the top qualities necessary or skills to be successful in franchising?
As an action coach, so I would say there's, so one of them, they lifetime learners. So not only the action coach stuff, William, but, we consume materials. We ingest them. We are always looking for podcasts, always looking for authors, always looking for things to bring to the client so that they can move the business forward. So lifetime learners for one. And I would say another one would be enthusiasts of business. The great thing about being an action coach is that you work with a lot of different kind of businesses at the same time. And so it keeps it very fresh. And as part of that, you've got to be curious as to how different kind of businesses work. I mean, if you're a gotta make a donuts kind of guy, you'll be miserable as an action coach because every day is a little bit different. Every day is a little bit more interesting than the one before it. And you get to work with just a wide variety, a wide cast of characters, of business owners in a variety of industries. So you get to learn a lot about different companies.
How do you feel that Action Coach has become such a popular concept in franchising, and white-collar franchising particularly?
Well, if you look at the success rate of small businesses, and I always think of them as the George Bailey businesses of the world, right? Usually they're started by someone who's very good at what the business delivers. They're just not very good at running the business that delivers it. And so what they need are the fundamentals on how to make good decisions when it comes to business, and then someone there to walk alongside them to make sure they actually do the work. And it typically is the kind of work that either they're not familiar with from their prior learnings or prior schooling, or the kind of work that they're not as excited about doing but needs to be done. So I've always kind of compared it, William, to it's like a personal trainer for a business. You got to make sure they do the reps, and you got to make sure the form is right.
Is this the idea that led, the motivation that led you to invest in this type of franchising, in the business coaching franchise?
It is. So I grew up in a family business, and I was there to see what happens at the kitchen table. And when it was great, and when it wasn't great, it wasn't. And so I thought a place that I could apply my entrepreneurial spirit were to the businesses that make up the community, the guys that are under 5 million with 4, 5, 6 employees, that are building the Rotary parks, and they're coaching soccer, and they're volunteering for Little League. And if we can help them do that more effectively and with a lot more peace because the business is running, then what a difference it can make locally.
As a master licensee, you have two sets of talent here. You have your coaches that help the businesses, and also the business owners that are receiving the help from your coaches, no?
And so, our average retention is a little bit over 2 years. And so when people join the community, they're here for a long time. And so we get to know everything about them, not just the business, but the personal. We go to the graduations, and we go to the anniversary dinners, and really get to form long-standing relationships that become more about the money and really become about spending our lives together.
If, let's just say, I'm trying to look at different franchise models out there, and if I wanted to become a business coach or join Action Coach, what kind of questions should I be asking of the franchisor?
Well, I think in any franchisor, the $1,000 question is a track record of success in delivering the service or product, a robust way to generate leads, understanding that, in a white collar business to business kind of environment, we're going to be doing that locally. We're going to engage in the community, and having an offering that's appealing to different segments of the marketplace so that they can invest or engage where it makes sense for them financially and time-wise.
Thinking back now, when you first joined the organization, is there anything that you would do different now if you knew then what you know now, from just joining the organization, building your business, or starting to build up your business, getting started up, getting kicked off?
So yeah, great question. So number one, I would do it again in the New York Minute. I've done Action Coach longer than I've done anything in my life. And I would join it again today, tomorrow, and every day going forward. But I think I would have even been more diligent. And now technology has helped with that, right? When I joined, it was a little harder to reach out around the world. But I would make an effort, especially as someone joining, to talk to at least one coach a day or 3 coaches per week. I would build it into my schedule, because you can have the greatest community and support structure in the world, and if you don't reach out to it, it doesn't do you any good. So I would have been more diligent, more disciplined. I would have had in my default calendar to call or Zoom or email or WhatsApp, I guess now, at least 3 people from the community every week, so that when I went to global conferences, it would feel like I already knew half the crowd.
What about just the basic general traits of franchising? You have now your franchisee, you have the training system. How do you get your clients? How do you teach them to reach out to clients?
I always think about, I always have 3 buckets of marketing. So short-term marketing, things that we can get results from today or this week. Mid-term, things that will become productive in the next 1 to 3 months. And longer terms that are 4 months plus. And there always has to be a blend of the 3. So when I think of short-term marketing, that is a book promotion that we've done with buying customers before. That is going down to a chamber event. That's joining a civic organization. I believe that this business has always been, and most likely will always be, belly to belly. We saw during COVID how people got clients all over the place, and the retention on those clients wasn't very good because they never were part of a local community. So as we engage the marketplace, that's kind of a short-term strategy. Midterm are the workshop series that we do, as well as joining more formal networking groups. And then long-term would be strategic alliances, people that are working with the same kind of businesses, but for other reasons. And over time, we'll share our candidates with them, and they'll share their candidates with us. And we're able to become that, really bolsters what I believe us to be kind of a center of resources for business owners. We'll know the good bankers, we'll know the good attorneys, we'll know the good bookkeepers, and we'll be able to become a bridge, because most of the business owners that are out there don't have those relationships. They may have had them when they first started, but they haven't developed over time. And you can always tell from an acquisition cost perspective, the longer you're in the business, that number should drop, because referrals and strategic alliances kick in. Certainly for the coaches, referrals to other business owners, they see, if you're in a trade and you are able to go to the lake for the weekend, other guys in the trades are going to say, well, I'm working all weekend, so how are you going to the lake? And I'm going to work.
I hope you have gained some valuable insights into the world of franchising. Please make sure to like and subscribe and share with your network. Also, click the link below to learn more about franchising with Action Coach.